What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, Whitetail King 7 here. I don't know if I'm going to change the name of the channel, but today I'm just going to be breaking down all the stuff that I've done to my Razor MX350 and just telling you all about it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is my Razor MX350. It has no front fender, no front plate. I took off these little sidebars. I took off all this and all that. Trying to take off this, but these two bolts over here are like the most stubborn thing ever. I have took this entire thing apart before. Easiest thing ever to take apart. And I got my Honda 70 over here. But if your dad brings, and if you have a Razor MX350, and your dad brings home like these little buckets right here. What's in there? But yeah, if your dad brings those home from like work or your mom, look at how smooth it is. Look at how clean that is. You can just place them dead in front of it. Crap, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I need to get a camera woman. Okay, so I don't have a camera person yet. So you're gonna line the little box up with your Razor, about like that. This is like diagonal on the driveway, so it doesn't look too good. But yeah, it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna go back into one. And now I'm gonna show you how to do it. And then you're just gonna turn on your Razor. And you're just gonna pop it up and drop it on. And that's basically just how you do it. So if you don't know how to take off the seat and stuff, if you wanna upgrade it, you can still have like the stock work stuff, but there is 2 bolts on the back here that you take off to remove the seat, and there's one up here in front of the power button. And I don't have a back fender or a front fender or a front plate, so this is the stock motor. It gets super hot, and in here you got your battery, and then over here I think it's your controller. You got your turn on cables, your brake cables, and then this is your throttle cable that goes up through here to here. And actually, has like most power I've seen on a Razor, except for like the 650. And I took off my chain guard, so it looks kind of weird. But if you take off like your plastics, like I realized how much my Razor has a ton of torque now. And sometimes when I'm like setting this on the stand, when it's like full charge, it'll like go back like that. So that's the inside of it. You can see like all this stuff. And back there should be the controller. I'm not too sure. But to remove the motor, there is these little bolts right here. You just remove that and do all that stuff. And then, I hate these pegs. I don't like how the bars are tilted too. But it comes with no suspension. And it's probably the best starter bike, except for like the RFN SX E500, which if I get one, I'll do a video on that. But it comes with back brakes, the super crappy throttle. Look at this throttle where it sticks at. Look, it's on. See how far you gotta go back? I'll just stick it on one. Look, you just gotta. And it's not a full twist throttle. It's just twist. You see that? Just. You can't see it on camera, but it's like going up. And these are like the easiest things ever to wheel. Oh, shoot. I almost dropped that. I'm just gonna hold this tighter. But yeah, it's super clean. I'm gonna snap a little bit of photos here. So now that you know that little bit, I'm gonna break down why the Razor is probably the best starter bike. Starting with the power. So the Razor MX-350 is only pushing 15 miles per hour at most. And I don't know what voltage it is or what watts or anything, because I'm not an expert in this stuff. But it comes with solid, I don't know how many inches wheels. I don't know anything about this. I don't know the battery. I just know it goes 15 miles per hour. The throttle's good for new people because, like, snaps up really good. So they just got to let go. Has, like, the best balance point I've seen on any bike, which is the one thing I love. I can literally just... Okay, I was just going to show you me riding it with the phone in my hand, but I'm going to show you how to get it off the stand. So, we're going to go grab camera woman again. So, now I'm going to show you how to take your Razor off the stand. You're just going to bring it back, ride it till it's about there. Then you're just going to lift up and bring it back. And it's probably the simplest thing to do. And it's just super easy to pop off. Oh, shoot. Super easy balance point. That kind of hurt, actually. Has the best balance point of any bike. My wheels are super bald because it does burnouts too easily. These are scuffed up. But that's pretty much it. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.